Hi, this is CAD CAM Lessons, and in this video I will show you how to make such a part in FreeCAD. FreeCAD is fully free software for 3D modeling, which everyone can use, and one can use FreeCAD both for hobby use as well as commercially. Before we start, just a quick note, you'll find links to my FreeCAD courses in the description. It's also a great way to support the channel. And now I will move to FreeCAD and show you how to design such a part. I will create a new project as a parametric part. And here we will start by creating a sketch on the XZ plane. We select this plane and we will create a spline here. Select the B-spline command and the first point of the spline on the x-axis. Place the second point more or less here and place the third point more or less here. And press escape to finish drawing this spline. And press escape to cancel this command. Now we will define the dimensions. I select this point and press the D key, and here as the distance of this point from the origin point of the coordinate system type 10 mm. Next select this point and in the x-axis type here 35 mm. And select this point and in the x-axis type 30 mm. Now we will also define the dimension of this point in the y-axis. And here type 25 mm and select this point and in the y-axis type 50 mm. Okay, I click the right mouse button to finish the dimensioning command. I will draw a line with a length of 2 mm. I press enter. As the angle I type 0 degrees. Okay, and I will draw the second line in this place also with a length of 2 mm and angle 0 degrees. I click the right mouse button to cancel the draw line command. And now I do something like this, that I select this point, and press the C key. Next, I select this point, and press the C key so as to link the endpoints of the line with the endpoints of the spline. Now I select the spline and select the move, transform operation. This operation might be hidden, but if you expand the group of these icons, then you can select this operation. Here, as the number of copies, I type 1. I select the start point and now I select the end point. And so this spline has been copied, but the relations have not been applied. I can move this spline freely. And now we will add a relation. I select this point, and press the C key to apply the coincident constraint. We do the same here. I select this point, and press the C key. And now regarding these points, I select this point, and press the H key so that these points lie in one horizontal line. And now I select these 2 points, press the D key, and as the distance between these points, I type 2 mm. I click OK, and we have something like this. And now, based on this sketch, I will create a solid by revolving the sketch. I close the sketch and select the revolve operation. And I create a solid by revolving this sketch around the vertical axis of the sketch by an angle of 360 degrees. I click OK. And we have such a solid. Now I select this face and select the pad operation. And here I create an extrusion to a height of 10 mm. And click OK. Now based on this face, I will create a datum plane. I select here the datum plane command. Okay, we have such a plane. And now I select the pad operation so that the whole solid is highlighted, and I select the mirror operation. Here I select the transform body option. And here, as the plane for mirroring, I select reference. And here I indicate this plane as the plane for mirroring. If you have a problem with indicating this plane, then you can switch to the Model tab, and in this tab, you can indicate this plane. We return to the Tasks tab, we click OK, and we have something like this. Now I select this plane in the operation tree. I press space to turn off the visibility of this plane. I select the fillet operation, and here I indicate this edge and this edge, and as the radius I type 10 mm. I click OK, and in this way we created something like this. Here we can edit the fillet operation, and we can add edges. I select the select button and let's add the inner edges of this solid as well. Let's add this edge and this edge, and I click OK. And we have further fillets added here. And as you can see, with the help of a few steps, we created such a solid. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like more videos like this, consider subscribing.